sticky honey gochujang chicken bites. Sweet first, then the burn, one skillet, and a broiler finish that chars the glaze like you cooked it over fire. And I'm about to make chicken breast taste like it costs more than it does. The trick starts right now. Cube 1.5 pounds of chicken breast, toss it with half a teaspoon of baking soda, and walk away for 15 minutes. That's velveting. It's how restaurants keep chicken breast juicy, and it's the difference between bites and regret. While that rests, let's build the sauce, because this honey gochujang glaze is the whole show. Into a bowl, 2 tablespoons of gochujang, that's Korean fermented chili paste. It's sweet, it's funky, it's spicy, it's everything hot sauce wishes it was. 2 tablespoons of honey, 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar to keep it honest, and 2 tablespoons of water to loosen it up. Whisk it, taste it, try not to drink it. If you like it hot, go 2.5 on the gochujang. I won't tell. Now, and this matters, grab 3 or 4 garlic cloves and mash them into a paste with a pinch of salt, and grate about a teaspoon of fresh ginger. Keep those on the side, not in the sauce. You'll see why in a minute. 15 minutes are up. Rinse that chicken really well, because leftover baking soda tastes like a science experiment. Season with salt and pepper, then toss it with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch until every cube is dusted like it's about to perform. 2 tablespoons of neutral oil in a hot cast iron skillet, medium-high, and yes, cast iron matters today. You'll see why at the end. Chicken goes in a single layer. Do 2 batches. Don't crowd the pan. I know you want to dump it all in. I know. Crowding the pan is how good chicken becomes soup. Give it 2 full minutes without touching it. Don't poke it. Don't check on it. It's not a text message, it'll be there when you get back. Then toss it around another 3 to 4 minutes until it's golden with crispy edges and pull it out. Now drop the heat to medium, and here comes the move most recipes skip. Garlic and ginger go into that hot pan first, just 30 seconds, until your kitchen smells like a decision you're proud of. Blooming them takes the raw, harsh edge off the garlic, so all you get is the sweet side. Then pour in the sauce and let it bubble for a minute or 2, and scrape up all those brown bits stuck to the pan. That's not burnt. That's flavor you already paid for. Go get it, real quick, while that glaze thickens. That velveting step earlier, 15 minutes of doing absolutely nothing, the chicken got better because I left it alone. Some things in your life work the same way. Not everything needs you hovering over it. Sometimes the best thing you can do is trust the process and step back. Okay, back to the pan. When the sauce coats the back of a spoon, chicken goes back in. Toss it for 30 seconds until every single piece is lacquered and sticky and glossy. Now, the finishing move. This whole skillet slides into the oven right under the broiler for 2 to 3 minutes. This is why we use cast iron. That top-down heat chars the glaze, caramelizes the honey in spots, and gives you those dark, crispy edges that look like they came off a grill. Do not walk away. Honey under a broiler goes from beautiful to briquette in about 40 seconds, so stay there and watch the magic. Pull it out. That handle is lava. Grab a towel, and now, off the heat, drizzle in 1 teaspoon of toasted sesame oil and give it one last toss. After the broiler, never before. Sesame oil is a finishing oil. Heat kills the aroma, and we didn't come this far to lose it in the last 10 seconds. Pile it over steamed rice, hit it with sliced scallions and toasted sesame seeds, and if you want to be fancy, a quick cucumber salad on the side to cool the burn. First bite is sweet, then the char, then the gochujang shows up fashionably late and warms everything up. Sticky, spicy, fire-kissed chicken bites in about 40 minutes, 1 pan, and your chicken breast finally lived up to its potential. The full written recipe with all the amounts, the tips, and the make-ahead notes is waiting for you at kelvinskitchen.com. Links right down in the description. Go make this tonight, come back and tell me how it went, and I'll see you in the next one.